everyone. My name is Aparna Pappu, and I'm the General Manager of Google Workspace. I'm here to welcome you all to the 2023 Google Workspace Summit. Bridging communication and collaboration across email, documents, chat, video calling, calendaring, and much more is the magic of Workspace. It is the world's most popular productivity tool with over 3 billion users and 9 million paying customers who use it every day. Now, organizations don't just choose Workspace because it's a different set of tools. They choose it to transform the way they work. Our mission is to meaningfully connect people so that they can create, build, and grow together. We found commercial success because people choose Workspace, whether it's in the enterprise or a small business, a government institution, or a highly regulated industry, or perhaps in our personal lives as consumers. That choice is something that we work really hard to earn. And to continue to earn that choice in an evolving landscape, we're investing heavily in the next generation of collaboration and communication that power workflows so that you can innovate and grow your business. Now, speaking of earning that choice, millennials and Gen Z have grown up using Workspace tools at school and at home. They're already really familiar with how it works, and they absolutely love it. So much so, they strongly prefer Workspace as the way to get work done. Now, 75% of recent college graduates said that they prefer Workspace overall, and 86% prefer Google Docs over the incumbent, simply because it is much more advanced, more seamless, and really helps you get things done. So as you think about how your organization is evolving and how you're thinking about workforce planning, this is a critical statistic to keep in mind. The success of any organization, however, relies on unlocking the talent and productivity of its people. The shift to hybrid and the evolution of AI is a once-in-a-generation disruption for millions of organizations across the world. And Google Workspace was built for this moment. Now, when talking to customers of all sizes, I hear from them over and over that hybrid is not going anywhere. In fact, it's more popular than ever, increasing year over year. As more users have gone back into the world, mobile usage has shot up and is becoming more important for all our customers. Speaking of things that are important to our customers, it is hard to imagine anything that is generating more interest from customers than AI, specifically generative AI. Google's been a pioneer in AI for more than a decade, and we've been working towards this moment for years. It's not an overstatement to say that customers are awed at the promise of generative AI to help them become more efficient and productive, but also to unlock whole new domains of innovation and growth for their organizations. Rest assured, Google is approaching this as we have approached every innovation in our history. We push the ball forward while ensuring that it's done safely and responsibly. So to recap, we have a changing workforce that demands great tools. We know that hybrid's not going anywhere. We know that AI is disrupting knowledge work everywhere. And on top of all of this, security has only grown as a threat vector. With that in mind, we believe now more than ever before that there really is only one suite that is ready to meet all of these challenges head on. This is what will allow your organization to thrive. Let me walk through each of these areas in some detail. Google's always been a leader in real-time collaboration. Groundbreaking work here allows teams to get work done simultaneously, no matter where you are. All you need is a browser or a mobile phone. With Smart Canvas, we've taken collaboration and co-creation to the next level and are powering next-generation workflows. So how does this all work? All you have to do is open up a Google Doc or a sheet and get started on a project or a document. Now, instead of having to rely on just text, imagine being able to pull in far richer data right there into your document. A simple @ mention can bring in recommended people, tasks, data from across Workspace, creating a seamless workflow right there in the document so that you and your teams can stay focused. To help power co-creation, we're extending this set of functionality of Smart Canvas to Google Sheets, with things like smart chips for files and calendar, as well as a brand new timeline view, which provides teams an easier way to manage schedules, marketing campaigns, project milestones, and cross-team collaborations. Now, we believe in an open ecosystem and extensibility, so we've recently opened up Smart Canvas for third-party applications. New smart chips for Salesforce, Zendesk, Figma, and other partners will allow people to view and engage with rich third-party data right there in a document in the flow of your work, so you don't have to switch tabs or context to make that happen. Moving on to immersive connections, over the past few years, we've reimagined Google Meet and Chat to bridge the gap between people working from all sorts of different locations and making conversations and meetings far more productive and far more fun. Google Chat has absolutely taken off as a way to create formal and informal communities for people to connect. We've been working on making Chat truly world-class, with groundbreaking scale with features like announcements that support over 50,000 people, intuitive navigation, mindful notifications, prioritization, smart summaries, and fun features like custom emojis. Some of this is already in the hands of our customers, and the rest is shipping throughout the year. People are starting to take notice. Now, we know that everybody wants to look and sound their best in a meeting. Last year, we added features like automatic light adjustments, noise cancellation, so that you can look and sound your best even when the environment is far from ideal. For those of us in a conference room, adaptive framing leverages AI-powered cameras from Hudley and Logitech, which allows speakers to be seen and heard, so you're not some tiny speck at the back of a large conference room. Companion mode lets people in a conference room use their personal device, like a mobile phone or a tablet or even a laptop, as a second screen, so that they can fully participate in things like the chat that's going on, or raising your hand, or Q&A, or polls. We've also introduced auto transcriptions in Meet to reduce the chore of note-taking and making it easier for people who couldn't be in the meeting to stay in the loop. Today, we make auto transcriptions available in English. Very soon, we'll be launching this in French, German, Portuguese, and Spanish. Now, let's talk about security. There's a tendency to think that securing people and data in a hybrid world is more challenging than before. Well, that's only true if you're running on a system that was built in a legacy pre-cloud era. These are systems that were designed to run on-premise, and now these machines are simply running in a data center. That is not how you build security in the cloud. These systems have security bolted on, and they really can't scale to face the threats of today. Workspace, however, has always been cloud native. We were in the cloud before cloud was a word that anyone used. Now, this means that you are benefiting from decades of Google's deep expertise in threat protection at global scale. This is really deep computer science and is not something that you can develop overnight. The safety of our customers and their data is not just baked into our solution, it's actually a fundamental part of how software is developed at Google. Today, Gmail blocks more than 99.9% of spam, phishing, and malware before they even reach our users. That translates into blocking nearly 15 billion messages a day, including 100 million phishing attempts a day. That same protection is now extended to all of your documents in Google Drive. But it's not just about securing against threats. It's also about giving you control so that you can manage your environment. New capabilities like trust rules empower admins with more granular sharing controls so you can set restrictions as you see fit for the culture of your organization. You can protect from data leakage with global DLP rules that apply across Workspace. Now, we've extended DLP to Google Chat. This happens in real time. We scan the document, detect sensitive data, and apply an action instantaneously. Client-side encryption makes you the ultimate arbiter of who gets access to your data. It helps data stay as private gets. Client-side encryption now works across all of our apps: Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Meet, Gmail, and Calendar. We deliver this level of encryption without the need for legacy desktop clients. Things like thick clients or air-gapped instances not only create security loopholes, but are a real headache to manage. Digital sovereignty is a topic that is top of mind for many of our customers, and we've been making enormous progress by developing a comprehensive set of sovereign controls that are innovative and not just answer the call of today's regulations, but are answering the call of emerging future regulations as well. Helping organizations thrive, however, means that they need to be able to integrate all of the third-party apps that they use. We have an ongoing investment in making Workspace the most extensible and open platform for users worldwide. More than 5,200 public apps in the Google Workspace marketplace exist today, and those have been installed over 5 billion times, and that number just keeps growing. We've recently introduced new APIs for Meet and Chat, and a Meet add-on software development kit. This allows you to bring the power of Workspace into any third-party application that you're already using. Partners like Figma and Asana are using this SDK to embed their apps directly into Google Meet. This is just a small sample of over 300 features that we delivered just last year, and we've only just begun. Okay, let's talk about AI. With the remarkable pace of advances in AI, especially generative AI, Workspace is entering a whole new era of getting things done. Workspace was built with the ability to collaborate in real time with people. Now you'll be able to collaborate in real time with AI. We decided long ago that the most effective way to deliver AI features, generative or otherwise, was not to market flashy bolt-on tools, but instead to seamlessly integrate AI throughout our products. Now, because of our native cloud architecture, we can actually deliver game-changing AI capabilities at scale. Developing AI features is not like developing any other software. You don't just write the code and test it and check that it meets a spec and you're done. No. You have to iterate many times with experiments and see whether the feature meets the threshold of quality, safety, responsibility before you can make it generally available. Last year alone, AI-based features helped users write over 200 billion times, helping everyone show up better every day. Now, we can do this because we've been doing it for a decade and more. We've done it with AI-powered security controls. We've done it with Smart Reply and Smart Compose, AI-generated summaries and docs and chat, spelling and grammar. I could go on and on. So as we enter this new era, our commitment to building AI features with the utmost care and thoughtful experimentation remains core to our philosophy. Now, we recently announced that these AI features will soon be available in a new offer called Duet AI for Workspace. We've been rolling out our features to trusted testers via a new Google Workspace Labs program. Labs allows us to experiment and get valuable feedback from early adopters, and we're really grateful to all of our Labs users. On March 30th, we launched the Help Me Write feature in Google Docs and Gmail. This helps you get started when you have writer's block, whether it's writing an email or a job description or a project plan or even a novel. It's not just about getting you started, though. AI helps you condense things. It helps you expand things. It's a really helpful thought partner that makes you a better writer. And Help Me Write has just launched to Gmail Mobile as well. Now, all of us have built slides, and making slides come alive with imagery is often hard for many of us, especially me. I'm not very visually talented. Generative AI now makes that creativity available to all of us. All I have to do is write what I want to visualize, and just like that, slides will generate creative images from me. Now, you saw how we could frame participants better with adaptive framing. Imagine everyone in a conference room getting their own tile. With AI, Google Meet will be able to do just that, creating a far better meeting experience. AI can take note-taking to the next level with Smart Notes so that you can spend more of your time engaged in the call. AI creates the summary for you, action items, all of this right there in a Google document. Now, as I said before, we're bringing the power of AI to all of our products across Workspace. Our drumbeat of launches, which started in March, has been continuing ever since. You don't have to take my word for any of this. You will hear from our customers throughout today's summit, whether they're taking on challenges of hybrid work or seeking to bring frontline workers along or creating a more collaborative culture. Our customers are doing amazing things with Workspace. Now, if you're wondering, how can I get my hands on all of this stuff? Enterprise Essentials is the answer. You don't have to worry about change management. You don't have to worry about installing anything. Just go to Enterprise Essentials and click. And with that, I want to thank you all for your time and attention, and I can't wait to see what you all get to do with Google Workspace. And now, on to the rest of the summit.